This is how we're gonna give pizza night back to your family without the carbs and junk. We're gonna make it out of Italian sausage for the crust, out of chicken for the crust. You're gonna be able to use any ground meat that you want, and you're gonna be able to give the kids or the big kids in your life their pizza back. I'm also gonna show you how to make it even easier and faster with this, the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer in this beautiful red. We're gonna talk about that. But even if you don't have an air fryer, you're gonna be able to do this in the oven. It's not delivery, it's Chris cooking Nashville. Before we jump into the recipe, I just want to thank Typhur for sponsoring the video. I've had their Dome 2 air fryer for quite a while. It is by far the best air fryer I've ever used. This is my brand new red, which is an Amazon exclusive color. They also have white and the traditional silver that you have seen me use as well. I'm gonna make sure there is a link in the description box for you to go pick up your own Typhur Dome 2 if you want an incredible air fryer. I've got that discount down there for you as well. And if you don't have an air fryer, don't worry, this recipe is gonna work other ways too. But if you do, especially one like this, you can make really large pizzas. So I have this connected to the Wi-Fi already. So I can control this with the app in my phone. The Typhur app is so fantastic. There is, in fact, a pizza setting on this. There's a bacon setting. I know a lot of people love making bacon in their air fryer. I do as well. There's a steak setting. You can actually pair this air fryer with the probe thermometers that they sell as well. And the air fryer and the probes will actually work together to help cook things perfectly. It also has wings. My favorite way of doing wings is with an air fryer. And look at the size of the basket. This is the reason this is my favorite air fryer. There's almost nothing that I cannot cook in this, save maybe a whole chicken, but actually I can spatchcock it and do a whole chicken in here as well. Tell me in the comments if you'd like to see that. This is a ceramic coated non-stick interior. It is very easy to clean. It is dishwasher safe, and it does an amazing job. Now the Typhur Dome 2 is especially cool for cooking because it has a heating element inside on top and also on the bottom. So depending on which program you're using, it actually heats from both sides. Because of the dome shape, the airflow in this air fryer is by far the best of any air fryer I have used, which really comes in handy when making things like chicken wings, which are better out of an air fryer than any other way I could possibly have them. There's air fry, there's a toast setting, there's a grill setting using that bottom element to grill in the bottom so you can actually use the air fryer basket without the insert. And there is a reheat function, so if you have food you want to heat more gently, you can use that as well. And all of this can be controlled in the app outside or going to the grocery store. You can actually track what the air fryer is doing. It also has a self-cleaning function, so I never have to worry about smoke. I just run the self-cleaning, and there's a super deep clean version of that as well, in case it gets particularly greasy. Enough about the air fryer. Let me show you how we make these crusts that are no gluten, no grain, 0 carb if you choose to make them that way, and turn into some of the most amazing pizza on the planet. I'm going to use a food processor to do this, but you guys can use a stand-up mixer. You could use a hand mixer. You can use a big bowl and a wooden spoon if you're aggressive enough with this. This is 1 pound of sausage meat, Italian sausage specifically. Now it's already seasoned. If I'm using a ground meat that doesn't have any seasoning, I would have to add some salt. And that's exactly what I'm going to do with the ground chicken. But we're going to put 1 pound of meat of your choice in a food processor, a bowl, a stand mixer, whatever, because we're gonna mix aggressively. For unseasoned meat, a teaspoon or so of kosher salt would be plenty. You're going to need the salt in the meat because what it's gonna do is extract the proteins, the myosin. It's gonna create a sticky texture. That's what's gonna keep your crust cohesive. So for the chicken, I'm gonna add in that salt. I may add some Italian seasoning as well, maybe a little garlic powder. You can season it however you like. If you have unseasoned meat like chicken, pork, or beef, I would also suggest you add a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda to help it break down, especially if it's a lean meat like chicken. For this Italian sausage, there's plenty of fat and there's already seasonings in there. We won't need to do that. So we're gonna mix aggressively until we get a sticky, cohesive, smooth paste. And I'll show you what that looks like. So now we have what almost looks like a pate. It is a very smooth mixture, and you might not be able to get it quite this smooth if you do this by hand, that's totally okay. But we want that smooth, cohesive mixture. What's happened is all of the myosin, the proteins, have leaked out of the mixture and they've all started to bond together. When we cook this, that is going to create a very cohesive crust that you'll actually be able to pick up. Now we need a couple of pieces of parchment paper. So we're gonna get our Italian sausage paste onto our parchment paper. With wet hands, I'm going to press this into generally a circle, and we want this to be roughly 12 inches across. That's going to give us about 1/4 of an inch thick with a pound of meat, which is ideal for this. So depending on what amount of meat you are using based on the size of your air fryer basket, make it about 1/4 of an inch thick all the way across. Once I get this pressed out, I'm gonna grab a rolling pin and I'll roll it to make sure it's nice and thin and even across the top. To roll this out, we're going to put a second sheet of parchment on top, roll, smooth out our crust. Once that's rolled out to about 1/4 of an inch thick, you can grab this top layer of parchment, and if you pull at a really steep angle very carefully, you will be able to peel that off of the bottom layer. Now this is going to go in our air fryer basket. And again, the Dome 2 is so cool. It's large enough to hold this whole pizza crust just like that. Now I'm just going to trim off this extra parchment paper around the ends. Now we're going to put this in and cook this at 375 for about 8 minutes. What we want to do is cook the sausage, not overdo it or dry it out or fully crisp it. We're trying to cook it so it's cohesive enough that we can handle it. We'll flip it over and we'll cook it a little bit more to dry out the bottom that's against the paper. And then we're going to top it and cook it a second time to fix it. So that way we get it nice and crispy without burning everything on top or leaving it mushy in the middle. So I'm going to mix up the chicken crust as well. The only thing different here is, of course, I had to add salt, so about 1 teaspoon for a pound. I also added 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. And the reason I did that is it's going to change the pH. And with a lean meat like chicken like this, that helps with tenderness and the overall juiciness, even in the presence of it being crispy enough that we can hold it like a pizza. And we'll let it sit for 15-20 minutes at least before we make the crust, which is perfect because we're ready for step 2 on that Italian sausage crust. So once the sausage crust is done, it's looking beautiful and brown on top, it is cohesive enough now that we can remove the parchment paper, flip it upside down, and we can go ahead and cook that second side another 4 minutes. With a total of 12 minutes, we have an incredible sausage crust that is nice and brown. We can top this however we want. So I'm going to flip this back over to the original side and we can put some toppings on this. It is entirely up to you how you want to top your pizza. Ash absolutely loves sausage and cheese, which this already is made out of sausage. So we're going to add a little bit of marinara to it for her and some cheese, and I have to think about what I want to do with the chicken crust for me. So I've got this pizza cooking now, the final go around at 450, which is the max temperature on this, for 3 to 4 minutes, just until we get that cheese melted and starting to brown like a pizza on top, because the crust is already cooked. That will also, underneath the crust, create a little bit more crispiness. And we'll pull it out. We're going to let it rest for a few minutes while I finish up my chicken, which I'm going to do as a supreme. So I'm going to add a little bit of marinara, and I have a mixture of sausage, green peppers, red onions, and mushrooms that I cooked together. This is how you upset the dogmatic carnivores, if you know what I'm saying. And we're going to put that on there with some cheese and some pepperoni, and we will finish it the exact same way. You can also see the chicken, because it is leaner, does not shrink as much in size when you cook it. So let's get this finished up and let's see how these pizzas turn out.
Well, for starters, look at that. That is so freaking good. I don't need normal pizza anymore. This is absolutely delicious. It's like I kind of thought I would get a lot of sausage flavor, like maybe a little bit too much. The cheese is so freaking good. It's simple, it's easy. This took like no time either. We could literally make this for dinner and go sit and watch a movie just like we used to. I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. It's super freaking good.
And like I said, you can throw this into a skillet or a baking dish, a pizza pan, and do it in the oven as well. If you would like instructions on how to do that written out, you can go pre-order my cookbook, which is linked down below. And the way that you do this with Italian sausage is actually going to be in the pre-order bonus that you're going to get for free if you order before it releases on October 6th. I'm going to put that link in the description box down below. Go down there and find the link for the Typhur Dome and the discount. It is fantastic. It has been my favorite air fryer for a long time. Not only do they air fry and make a bunch of really great stuff, but apparently they make really great carb-free pizza as well.